WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Connection Coffee and Creamery, O'Quinn & Associates, Murphy Builder Supply, First Southern Bank, and Van's Barbecue.
Nothing brings people together quite like a great cup of coffee. At the Connection Coffee and Creamery, you will find a place where conversations begin and friendship never ends. Whether you're looking for a space to connect or a caffeine pick-me-up on your way to work, we've got just what you're looking for. From delicious handcrafted beverages to rich creamy ice cream or a filling breakfast and lunch items, we've got you covered. Short on time? Order through our Joe app or give us a call and we will have your items ready for pickup in our drive-thru. We are open Monday through Friday, 6:30 to 5, and Saturdays, 8 to 2. We are located at 254 West Cherry Street. We look forward to connecting with you.
Are you looking for an insurance company that you can call and talk to a live person? Are you looking for an insurance company where you can walk in and talk to an agent? Are you looking for an insurance company that offers multiple companies so they can try and get you the best rate? If you said yes to any of these, then you need to call or come by O'Quinn & Associates Insurance Financial Services. We offer multiple companies so we can find the best fit for you. Give us a call at 385-1000 or stop by our office at 212 South First Street right here in Jesup.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jesup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jesup.
Hi, I'm Raymond Brown.
And I'm Mandy Yeomans. At First Southern Bank, our customers are like family. As a locally owned community bank, we're dedicated to helping our clients succeed.
We have loans for every need, whether it's personal or business. We have lines of credit, auto loans, equipment loans, and of course, we offer mortgages. Stop by our bank or call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to barbecue, Van's Barbecue in Jesup is the place to be. A small family-owned business located at 1876 on the Savannah Highway. Van's Barbecue has lunch and dinner specials. Stop by or call to make an order. The number to call, 427-3358. Van's Barbecue's new manager is Sarah Van. Van's Barbecue offers potato salad, coleslaw, baked beans, and don't forget their delicious mac and cheese. Also, check out their shrimp plates, the best in town. Yes, when it comes to barbecue, head to Van's Barbecue, locally owned and operated. Stop by and tell them the Big Dog sent you. Once again, the number to order, 427-3358.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jesup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
World famous Butch and Bob Show here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. And Bob, a good victory for the Lady Jackets yesterday.
Yeah, it was a nice
on
game.
Senior night. You like that?
Good ball game. 2-0. Eddie Tyre pitched a great game and pitched across the run in the first, run in the sixth, and win 2-0. So I'm looking forward to a big Thursday game against Southeast Bullock.
That's for all the marbles on Thursday. Southeast Bullock coming to town. Whoever wins that game wins region.
All right.
Okay. Well, we do have some guests today on the world famous Butch and Bob Show here on WIFO, and with us right now and we got Art Hodge in the green room getting prepared to talk about the rodeo coming up in Scriven. But in the studio with us right now is Kelly Shepard. She is the owner of the Cottage, formerly the Rose Cottage that many people will remember from years ago, and she is a newbie here to Wayne County and also Long County. And so Kelly, welcome to Southeast Georgia.
Thank you so much.
Oh, let me cut your mic on. Say thank you again.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
All right. So Kelly Shepard's in here. She moved in from Utah. Now that is a change from Utah with all them high mountains and valleys and peaks and all that out here to Southeast Georgia, but family brought you here. Is that correct?
Family brought me here, yeah.
Yeah, family in this area brought you here. You got tired of flying back and forth to see your grandyoungins from what you're saying,
Exactly.
so you decided just to move here?
Exactly. I had to come see my grandbabies and be a little bit closer and enjoy the weather of Georgia. I was sick of the snow.
Oh, you live in you're sick of the snow.
Sick of the snow.
Yeah, Bob can relate to that because the first 14 years of his life, he grew up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah.
And he was the one that had to. He had sisters, 4 sisters, so he was the one that had to go out there and shovel the snow.
I don't miss the snow either.
But you're here with your kids and your husband, and you've moved to this area, and you purchased. I was just telling you before we got on the air that I used to before I started having some problems with my hips and my back and everything. I used to take my dog out there and take him for walks out there at Lake Grace. It was beautiful out there. I love Lake Grace, and walk up the road there past the what was known as the Rose Cottage for many years, and it took a look at it ever so often and saw that it was starting to run down. It had been for sale forever. I didn't think anybody was going to buy it. No one could really buy it for a home because of the floor plan in it. And then one day I went out there and saw the fact that the for sale sign was down and work was being done. I said, well, great. But those were just investors from what you're saying. Mm-hmm. They bought it, fixed it up to sell. You were the person who purchased it last April, is that correct?
Yeah, in April. Yeah.
In April, so you're not even hardly 6 months now. And so you've made it into the Cottage and Photography, is that right?
Yeah, the Cottage Events and Photography, yes.
The Cottage Events and Photography. So it's still like the old Rose Cottage. You hold events out there. I've been there from chamber functions to weddings to all kinds of stuff out there back when it was a Rose Cottage. And I guess you're doing kind of the same thing, is that correct?
Exactly, yeah.
Located out there, right there at Lake Grace. And what's the name of that dirt road? I can't remember.
That's Griffiths Road.
Griffiths Road. All right, right there at Griffiths Road, right there at Lake Grace. But you're in here this morning to talk about something that you're involved with. So tell us what that event is and how people can help or participate.
Okay, so this is the Christmas at the Cottage Trees of Light. And basically what I'm doing is I'm partnering with a bunch of local charities like Fairhaven, Shane's Crib, Hospice of Southeast Georgia. And I'm getting all of these people together, and what's going to happen is all businesses and individuals can donate decorated Christmas trees and wreaths, and also silent auction items, and we're going to put them all up in the cottage where people can come and see. We're going to decorate all up with lights. We're going to have vendors, and they can come and see the trees, and then we're going to auction them off online, and all of the proceeds will go to the tree donors or wreath donors charity of choice. And so basically, we're going to try to help as many people as we can with this event, and we're going to so we're looking for first of all, charities in the area that we can work with and partner with. We're looking for people to donate the trees and the wreaths. We're looking for vendors to come out and let people come and have a good time and go shopping when they see the wreaths and trees and things. And we're also looking for performers that will come out and entertain the crowd while they're out there.
Now, what day is this event?
This will be actually Thanksgiving weekend, so November 24th and 25th.
November 24th and 25th at the Cottage.
And that will be from 12 noon to 9 o'clock at night, and you can just bring your families, get a nice cup of hot chocolate and cider, see the trees, see the lights, hopefully be entertained by some wonderful people. We're hoping to get some some choirs, some people who maybe just want to play the guitar. Whatever your talent is, come and share it with the community.
Okay, so you'll have these trees, wreaths, and other items out there for display, and people can purchase them
online. We're going to do an auction, yes.
When are you going to do the auction?
We're going to do an auction online during that time, and we'll close the auction that Monday. So that
people won't purchase them there.
Not there.
Not there.
Although we will have silent auction items that they can.
You will have some silent auction.
Yeah,
okay.
that they can,
right,
put out things. But yeah, we're going to have it all online for the most part, and then all of that money will go to the charity of the Tree Giver's Choice.
The Tree Giver's Choice.
Yeah, whoever is donating
gives the tree, the wreath, whatever it is.
Yeah.
They can determine, well, I want this item that I'm donating this money to go to whoever.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So it gives incentive for people to be able to donate, to be able to help the charities. They'll be able to help the charity. You get some good publicity off of it, and folks will go out there and be able to bid on it with the silent auction items and on the online auction to help raise funds. And this is all at the Cottage, the former Rose Cottage, located on Griffiths Road, right there at Lake Grace.
Yes.
Coming up Thanksgiving weekend. and goes to 9. Is this just a drop-in, or how
This
is this?
this is a drop-in.
Just a
So you
strictly
just
drop-in for the 2 days.
Whenever you have a break from eating all of your Thanksgiving leftovers and you need to get out of the house, you can come and have some get ready for the Christmas holiday by seeing all the beautiful trees and wreaths and going Christmas shopping at all the local vendors.
Okay. In the studio with right now is Kelly Shepard. She's the owner of the Cottage, located out at Lake Grace, and the Cottage Events and Photography. And we encourage you to be able to get a hold of her to find out how you can help, how you can donate, how you can participate. How do they get a hold of you, Kelly?
Well, they can call me at 435-828-8298.
8298?
Yeah, or they can go to my website, which is the-cottage-events.com.
The-cottage, then what?
-events.com.
Events.com. Okay, and that's the website.
That's the website, yeah.
Sounds good. That is great that you've come into town. You've taken the bull by the horns here. You want to help the community out and help raise funds for the charities.
Yeah, it always makes the holiday season so much better when you can help others while you do it. So.
Yeah. If
awesome.
you want to feel better, help somebody else.
Exactly.
Now, if you're down in the dumps, you're feeling bad, go help somebody and you'll feel better.
Exactly.
That's great. That's great that you've been able to do this. Have you ever been involved in any type of business like this before you purchased that building out there in April?
I have not. I'm a newbie. I had a photography business that I did with my family, family, friends, and other people that would get a hold of me in Utah. But coming out here, I've just been learning everything. And I just graduated college a couple years ago, and I'm like, okay, time to put my big girl pants on and get out there and do something good.
What did you graduate college with?
It's a degree in web design and development with a minor in communications.
Oh, okay.
So
you probably got a pretty good website then, don't you?
I hope so.
All right, so get a hold of Kelly Shepard at 435-828-8298 or go to her website, which is the-cottage-events.com, and participate in this. Does the event have a name of any type?
It's Christmas at the Cottage, Trees of Light.
Christmas at the Cottage, Trees of Light.
Yes.
Okay. Well, sounds great. Bob, any questions or comments for Kelly this morning?
Oh, just nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And how did you hear about being on the world-famous Butch and Bob show?
From the Chamber of Commerce.
Chamber of Commerce. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good. You became a member. Is that correct?
I did.
Have you had your ribbon cutting out there yet?
I had my ribbon cutting, yeah.
Okay. Well, good. All right. Well, anytime that you want to come back on between now and Thanksgiving, just let us know. We'll love to have you back on here on the world-famous Butch and Bob show. All right, Kelly?
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Take care. 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. Coming up next, we're going from the Cottage to the arena. The arena in Scriven, the TNT Arena. Got the rodeo coming up in a couple of weeks. Art Hodge is here to tell us all about it.
South Georgia weather.
Here's your WIFO forecast. Good morning, sunshine, northeast winds 5 to 10 today, highs mid-80s. Will be clear tonight, not quite as chilly, low around 60. Then Wednesday, sunshine mid-80s, upper 50s Wednesday night. Thursday, sunny mid-80s. Friday, partly sunny mid-80s. Saturday, mostly sunny, highs low 80s. Sunday, mostly sunny, highs low 70s. Georgia Chief Meteorologist John Weatherby in the GNN Weather Center.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties since 1998. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the local nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our administrative office is located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, and Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak with someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia. working to add life to your days.
We continue on with the world-famous Butch and Bob Show here on WIFO. We got Art Todd in here this morning from TNT Arena in Scriven. They got their big rodeo coming up, as they normally do every single year. Art, how you doing?
Doing good. How are y'all?
Good. I got your name right that time.
Yes, sir. It's always a good thing.
Bob corrects me when I messes up, which is good.
Thank the good Lord for Bob.
Yeah. Hey, Butch, that's not Hodge. It's Todd. Art Hodge used to work for us years ago. So I get every time I guess I say the word Art, that comes after. So Art Todd's in with us this morning. He's from, of course, the Willene Todd Memorial Rodeo in Scriven that's held practically every single year. There in Scriven, you got the big rodeo coming up. When is it? And tell us about it.
It's October the 13th and 14th. It's a week away. So it's pretty exciting. We've got some big names coming in this year. We got an announcer, Dennis Rosnall. He's a transplant from Pennsylvania originally. Been announcing, doing a great job. We got the world famous Hollywood Harris. Never had Hollywood Harris, the rodeo clown, here. He's always booked out years advance.
Wow.
His son is
a great clown.
Brenton James, and he's the #1 PBR clown of the year now. Okay. So, we had the son, now we've got the father, and they're tit for tat. Hollywood was the big PBR guy when he was young. So we've got him coming in to clown. I'm pretty excited about having him. And then with the main act is the Rawhide and Dusty show. And the act's been here. They were here probably 7 or 8 years ago, but, they're world known. They're just like the monkeys. They go all over. They go from California to Canada up to New York. So getting them was a pretty good deal. We didn't really think we was going to be able to get them, and they called and said, hey, that date's come available if y'all want it. It's a year out on them dates, so I said book it. It's the 24th annual, and, we booked them.
Okay, 24th annual rodeo?
24th annual. We've been here a long time.
24 years going out that road. Willene Todd Memorial Rodeo in Scriven, a fundraiser for scholarships for seniors at Wayne County High School, right?
Yes, sir. We do scholarships, and, there's a lot of work. I could say it's this person and that person, but I bet you I can name 100 people. The community comes together to make that rodeo. The Scriven comes together. Scriven does a lot for us. The fire department does a lot for us. There's just a lot of hands into making this rodeo. And, our ticket prices, we hadn't went up. I think last year we went up a couple bucks. We bring a $50,000 production to little old Scriven that you'll spend $30 or $40 going to Coliseum and seeing. So
right.
I strive to bring the best of the best. Our acts are clowns. You can look at the NFR's roster. You can look at the big PBR roster. We bring them to Scriven. So, you see a good show.
And, in a lot of that has to do with you and your family. Y'all are very involved in rodeos. You know all these people. You do the circuit and so forth. So it's, it's good to have those relationships where you can bring in this talent.
If I didn't have the relationship with some of these guys, I wouldn't be able to afford the talent that comes. They've got a price, and you'd have to pay that top-tier price. But, we all work together. I stayed in New York this summer 5 or 6 times. I went to the West. We help each other out, and, for Scriven, I say, hey, I need you to be here next year, and you got to book them out. So for them guys to do it, it's a good deal.
And that's, the rodeo, you think of the, all the regular stuff that you think of, from the roping to the bucking and all that kind of stuff like that. But, there's some downtime between switching up events, and you've got this entertainment to keep people entertained.
That's right.
Laughing and having a good old time there. So there's a lot to see at a rodeo.
There is. And, you got a lot of contestants. I tell people all the time that you've got contestants coming from the West, coming from Florida. But when it comes down to it, we've got some of the best contestants in South Georgia. The southern part of Georgia, Florida is great. We've had some world champions. We've had the biggest names go to the Las Vegas at the end of the year. And, they're all from the South. So people say, oh, everything's good in the West, and it is good. But we're just as good, and it's getting better. So I strive to do better for people.
Okay. Now, people, do they get tickets just when they show up at the gate, or how's it work?
Well, you got to just drive to the gate and buy a ticket. We've tried it other ways, but it's just best to drive to the gate. We'll have 2 ticket gates. So you go to the first gate or the second gate, and it's, sometimes the lines is long, but I'll tell you, get there 30 minutes prior and you'll get you a good seat.
Okay. And you have a lot of different stands set up there all the way around it, don't you?
We have stands all the way. We've stretched the arena one way. We did the arena another way. For this year and last year, we've got it where we can get the most seats in for what we have.
And also during the Willene Time Memorial Rodeo, you'll have vendors set up of all kinds, right?
Oh, we've got food vendors. We've got cake vendors. We've got a tack vendor. We have plenty of vendors.
Okay. All right.
And you'll get kettle corn. You'll get funnel cakes. You'll get lemonade, hamburgers, hot dogs. I mean, come hungry. Yeah. We're going to feed you.
Now, is the same rodeo on both nights, on Friday night and Saturday night?
It's the same rodeo, but the clown will do different acts.
Okay.
The main act's going to be the same, but it'll be different contestants.
Okay.
You'll see some bull riders. We'll have some bull riders from Brazil coming in, and there's a big bull riding in Florida on Saturday. So they may be here Friday. They may be here Saturday. It just depends how they got entered. Right. So the bull riders will be different. The bronc riders will be a little different.
But all the events are the same.
All the events,
and the clowns and stuff like that. It's all the same, no matter which night you go on.
That's right.
And tell us a little bit about the evening. When it starts, each evening, what happens?
Gates open at 5:30. We've got some people be walking around talking. They'll be selling ropes. I would say come early and shop. We got 2 tack people coming. We've got a jewelry vendor coming. I mean, come and shop and have a good time.
Okay, it starts at 5:30. You still
Gates
have the
open
Cowboy
at 5:30.
Church. Do you still have that?
I think so. I'd have to get with Emily.
Mickey's going to be there or not?
I know Mickey's going to be there.
Mickey's going to be there, so you'll have
sir.
something similar to that.
Yes, sir.
And then what time is the actual rodeo itself?
Rodeo starts at 8 o'clock.
At 8 o'clock. Okay, so gates open at 5:30. Rodeo starts at 8. All kinds of activities going on beforehand that you can enjoy. Get the best seat, and then start watching the entertainment at 8 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
All right, Bob, questions or comments for Art Todd this morning?
I just always enjoy it, especially the bull riding. It's always fun to watch those guys
it's
get on those bulls. Yep.
Yeah. So what do you do? Do a mental test on these guys? Yeah, you're insane. Get up on the bull.
Hey, bull power. I mean, bull power's gotten out of control here in the last 10 years.
Bull power?
Bull power.
What does that mean?
They're feeding these bulls something and these cowboys something. And it's just bull power.
There's a lot of bull going on around here all the time.
Hey, we're in Wayne County now.
Those bulls are looking for NIL deals.
I'll bring one up here if we need to.
No, you keep your bulls far away. I like to see. I like a good fence between me and them.
We can bring him and put him in a room with some of these people.
I don't think there'd be anything left in here if he brought a bull.
It's late out night. I said there's plenty of parking. I said just drive up, get a ticket. So I said it's
there's plenty of parking.
Yeah, it's nice.
Do you have a main sponsor this year?
Main sponsor is Butch Ford.
Yep, want to give him a little shout out there for being our main sponsor on that.
He's been great. Him and Michael both.
Okay, Mike Birch Ford is the main sponsor on this. And you'll have some vehicles out there for you to take a look at there from Mike Birch Ford. And then all kinds of activities going on. It's always a lot of fun at the Willene Todd Memorial Rodeo. Once again, the dates on that again?
Dates are October the 13th and 14th. Starts at 8 o'clock. Gates open at 5 o'clock.
Okay, so not this weekend, but the following weekend. So it's just a little over a week away.
That's it.
Amazing. Right on top of us.
Right on top of us.
Okay. Anything else you need to talk about, Art?
No, sir. I'm good.
You're good? All right. We'll see you next week, okay?
Thank you, sir.
All right. Well, Bob, we're just going to keep it for a moment, and then Art can sit here and listen to us, or he can leave. It's up to you, Art. All right, Bob. So right now, the Braves are going to be in action this Saturday. We don't know who, but we know it's from 2 different teams, right?
We know it's the winner of the Florida-Philadelphia series, so we know that's who we're going to get to play, but the time has not been set yet, so I'm sure they'll get that set. I don't think Wednesday or Thursday they should have it lined up what time the game's going to be in Atlanta. So, but all the tickets are sold out. From what I understand, all the playoff tickets, all World Series tickets, everything's sold out. So
how many wins they ended up with? 102 this year.
104.
104.
Had a great season. A lot of records broken. Tied the Twins for the most home runs in one season, 307. Matt Olson set the home run single season record for home runs and RBIs. I mean, 5 players with over 30 home runs. Ronald Acuna, the first player to have 40 home runs and 70 stolen bases. I mean, just It's been a phenomenal year for the Braves. Just hope they can cap it off the World Series victory.
Now we got to keep that winning going. We're going to play against a team, either one of them, that we played quite a bit during the regular season because they're in the division. And so Braves baseball this Saturday. We don't know the time yet, but we will have the game for you right here on 105.5 FM, your Atlanta Braves radio station for Southeast Georgia. Well, Bob, what else is going on? Anything else on your mind this morning before we
had a big story in high school football. NIL deals for high school athletes now.
NIL deals.
Hard to believe, but the state of Georgia voted that in Monday, 66-9.
Now, what are these players or parents or agents go out there on a high school level and try to get deals from local businesses to get them to push their products or services?
Yeah. It's a free market. So all these car dealerships can get athletes to come promote their car dealerships,
that's
restaurants,
right,
and all that. NIL deals.
NIL deals in high school.
High school athletes making money.
Man, they didn't have that when I was in high school. Let me tell you, I could have used a couple extra bucks.
That's the world we're living in now.
Well, if you don't do it here, and you've got close to 30 other states doing it, do you lose those athletes? They'll go to other states.
I guess.
Yeah. So it's just like you may not want to do it, but then you don't want to lose the athletes in your state, the top athletes in your state that would say, "Oh, I'm going to go across state line because they're doing it."
I was having a conversation with a friend over the weekend. They were arguing it was going to, ruin college football, but they've seen that college football is more popular right now than it's ever been in the history of the college football. The ratings are out the roof, and stadiums are packed, and just it's the number one sport in the country. So hasn't hurt it at this point. So hopefully it won't hurt high school football either.
Okay. Well,
it's just interesting. I mean, just something
that is very
seen.
Interesting. You didn't know if it ever. It's amazing. All with that Supreme Court decision a few years back, and now you got NIL in college, and now in high school in the state of Georgia. I guess the Stars can get themselves a little extra pocket change there if they can get a business that wants to give them a little bucks for their name, image, or likeness. Reckon we can get that, Bob?
Be curious to see how it all plays out. I'm available. Anybody got anybody want to throw my way?
That's right, Bob. You can make a big poster of Bob and set it up inside your house, or inside your business. You can set it inside of the business, and Bob will take the money. You go there, get your big poster made, Bob, and take it around and say Bob Morgan. Put it in front of this business, and that's your name, image, and likeness right there. And people can give you bucks for that big poster of.
Show me the money.
Just show Bob the money. Lord have mercy. No. Jeez. You went to a meeting last night? Or is tonight you go to a meeting? You went to the county council meeting last night, didn't you?
I got some from the county to send me some information. I didn't, like I said, after the girls' softball game, the county meeting was pretty much over. So.
Okay. So you had so you got a little bit of information there on the county council meeting?
Thanks to Amanda at the county office. She sent me some notes from the meeting. So
okay.
I appreciate it.
Had the county council meeting last night, Jesup City Council meeting tonight.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be at that meeting tonight.
All right. Sounds good. Anything else, Bob?
Just ready for this Thursday game. It's a key game. Again, Wayne beat Southeast Bullock over there, so they've got to beat us by a certain amount of runs to take the region title.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. So
no, we've played them already.
Yeah, we've beaten them.
We beat them earlier.
So they'd have to beat us by a certain amount of runs in order to take the championship away.
Okay.
So. But I think we're going to win the game anyway. So
the girls seemed very confident when you were interviewing them after last night's game.
Yeah, they're already looking towards Columbus. So.
I know.
They got to get.
We got this. We got this.
They got to get through a super regional first. So,
yeah. Now you got
they're
this game
four teams.
Super regionals. Yeah. How many teams?
4 teams will be on hand.
4 teams. Now they are from other regions.
Right. Other regions. It'll be double elimination. So
now who from our region gets into the super regional?
I'm not sure.
Okay. I wonder how that works. All right. Well, you can find out Thursday.
Get all the information.
We can let our listeners know on Thursday during the broadcast of that game. Okay. Well, Bob, did you? Oh, yeah. First of all, before it becomes old news, did you watch Kansas City, New York on Sunday nights? Taylor Swift and brought her posse there. Hugh Jackman, and Ryan Reynolds, and A-list celebrities up there with her. We're talking about A-list celebrities up there in that press box. Or
they don't even talk about the game anymore. It's all about Taylor Swift.
Well, look at all the people up there with her, man. You had Wolverine up there, you know?
Chris Collinsworth couldn't concentrate on the game. I mean, it's just Taylor Swift's taking over the NFL.
Oh, boy.
I didn't know she had a movie coming out. Because watching the game,
it's a movie about her tour.
Yeah, the first commercial was a movie
about a tour.
And the second, it's just.
Yeah, they said that you watch live Kelsey, and then you watch some live with Taylor Swift and her posse up there, and then it went to a Taylor Swift commercial, and then it came back to the game, then it went to a Kelsey commercial, and then came back to the game.
Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelsey got their commercial, so it's like, it's just crazy. But
and the NFL's laughing all the way to the bank with it because of the ratings.
Right. Yeah, they're laughing all the way to the bank. Travis Kelsey's laughing all the way to the bank because his jersey sale went up like 400%.
Yeah, I'm sure he gets a percentage.
All those Swifties, since Taylor's wearing his jersey, they got to have one.
They got to have one. That outfit that he wore after the game last week, not this Sunday, but the week before, that weird looking outfit that he had on. It sold out from whoever manufactures it. I mean, he had an unusual looking outfit on, but it sold out. Yeah, it's just a mania right now with all that. But just see how long it lasts. See how long it lasts. It's good for both of their careers. So is it a fake romance or is it a real romance? Is it just for publicity, which she has done before, and I think he has too. So, but her more than him. Will it happen or not?
Is she writing a song about the breakup already? That's just that's what she does. She breaks up these people and then writes a song about them.
Yeah, she sure does. All right, Bob, you have a good day. Okay. All right, the world-famous Butch and Bob Show here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, brought to you by Connection Coffee and Creamery, O'Quinn & Associates, Murphy Builder Supply, First Southern Bank, and Van's Barbecue.